guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, my name is Angie, and today we're going to do the 50 facts about me. It was requested, and I really wanted to do this video. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. Hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and you'll get to learn something about me and everything like that. Also, if there's anything on my 50 facts that you want me to get into more detail about, I would love to do that. Just let me know in the comments. I have it written down in my notebook here, so I'll be looking down and then, you know, all of that good stuff. Anyways, let's do this. I am the oldest of 4 kids, and I have 2 sisters and a brother. I am both a military brat and a military spouse. I've lived in 8 different places, or 8 duty stations, or places that my dad and my husband have been stationed at. I went to 5 different schools growing up, 2 elementary schools, North Terrace Elementary in Oceanside. I don't even think that school exists anymore, but that was where I went from kindergarten to 2nd grade. 3rd to 6th grade, I went to MC Perry Elementary School in Iwakuni, Japan. Middle school, 7th and 8th grade, I went to Kailua Intermediate in Kailua, Hawaii. And for high school, I did the first 2 years at Kalaheo High, that's also in Hawaii. I finished out high school at Kubasaki High School in Okinawa, Japan. I am Filipina, Irish, and Italian. I used to be considered really short, like I was under 5 foot for the longest time, and then I hit my growth spurt, and now I'm considered really tall for an Asian girl, and I'm only 5'5". I also have big feet to go with my height, and I wear a size 9 US, and that is too big for Japanese women's shoes. They don't make anything past like a 7.5 or 8. Underneath all my acne scarring and all my makeup, I have freckles all over my nose and on the tops of my cheeks and everything. I miss my freckles, I really do. I love to cook and bake. I just have a shitty oven, so it makes it really hard to do that, but I love to cook Japanese food and I love to bake desserts. Summer is my absolute favorite season, and I just love the summer, the sun, and the beach. It just makes me really like whole, I feel like. It makes me feel really good. So if I'm stuck inside, and it's usually for like days at a time where I don't leave the house, I binge watch a lot, and my favorite thing to binge watch is crime and murder documentaries. If you are into like the whole making a murderer and everything like that, I suggest you watch the Paradise Lost trilogy. They have it on Amazon Prime. I also love Jinx. I believe that's on Amazon as well. And the Iceman tapes. They're so good to watch. That's what got me into watching like Making a Murderer and stuff like that. So I highly recommend watching those. Legit, you'll love it. I am very accident prone, and I have broken a lot of shit in my life. I have a lot of scars, like on my knees from skating, my elbows and stuff too. And when I say skating, I used to like longboard and stuff, and I used to always eat shit. I have a scar up here. It's hidden in my hairline from when the shower head fell on my head, and I have a scar in the middle of my forehead from when I rammed into the molding around the door. When I was in high school, I did auto tech, film photography, like 35mm film, developed it myself, printed my own pictures and stuff like that, and I was also in yearbook. Growing up, I wanted to be an auto mechanic or an auto tech because I've always had a fascination with cars, and even though I did it in high school, I was not very good at it. And even now, I'm not all that great on working on a car. I can do stuff, but I have like no upper body strength, so I can't do a lot. I also wanted to be a cosmetologist at one point because I love like hair and makeup and stuff like that, but I'm not very good at either of them. And I've always wanted to be a model. My parents used to take me to do like shoots and everything like that, but I don't know what happened with that. And then on top of that, like with my acne, I don't feel like people are looking for acne-prone skinned models. Even though I'm only 5'5", and I feel like that's short for a model, I would still love to do it. I feel like it would be a lot of fun. But yeah, I just never pursued it, and I would love to do it, but I don't know anybody to like get myself into that. Like, I hope that makes sense. My absolute favorite things to do are drive, eat, smile, and laugh. Driving is my happy place. I know I've mentioned that before in a video, and I'm always smiling. I'm always in a good mood, and if I'm not in a good mood, it's not hard for me to get out of my funk. There are times where I like hit like a really, really bad low, but I'm only in it for like a couple days, but usually I'm happy and I'm laughing and I'm smiling, and nothing makes me happier than food and driving. Outside of that, with a group of people, I love to just go to car meets and hang out. Like, I have a lawn chair in my car, so this way when I go to a car meet, I park my car, I sit behind my car in my lawn chair, and then if people want to talk to me, they come to talk to me, and if not, you know, they walk around. I know, like, car meets are supposed to be for, like, walking around, checking out other people's cars and stuff like that, but usually when I go, they're all people that I've seen before, I've looked at their cars before, so I just like to chill and vape or smoke or just, like, you know, just have a good time with being around people. My favorite cars are an S14, a GTR R34, and a Toyota BB. I want to own all of them, and I will. One day I will. My husband and I have both agreed that the dream house is a garage with a house attached to it, not the other way around. We plan on having more cars than anything, and I would love to have it that way. If I could live anywhere in the world, it would be back in Japan because I love the food, I love the cars, and I love the people, and I love all the places you can go over there. Japan is definitely home for me, even though I only lived there for 7 years of my life. There is nothing that compares to it, and I miss it. When I get homesick, that's the place I think of. On top of that, my family is over there, so I want to be there. I want to enjoy these things. I just love everything about it. I always crave yakiniku, cream puffs, and salad. I know that's like the most random mix, but yakiniku is one of my favorite things to eat. It's like Korean barbecue, but better. And cream puffs, they're like pastries with cream in the middle. I want to learn how to make it myself, but I'm afraid my oven will fuck it up, so that's why I haven't made any. And salads, I don't know why, like just the crisp freshness and like, I don't know, I'm always like lettuce and tomato and avocado. Ugh, like right now I could totally go for a salad. It's ridiculous. Anytime I go to a diner, whether it be like a Denny's, IHOP, Silver Diner, or just like a traditional diner, like up in Connecticut has some of the greatest diners I've ever been to, I always order a hot tea. I have had almost every hair color, at least that I can think of, like all shades of red. I've had all shades of bleached hair. I've only gotten to like white blonde once. It didn't last long because I didn't know about toning, but the only colors that I haven't had in my hair are a deep dark green, lime green, deep dark blue, and bright yellow. Oh, and like a hot pink. Those are the only colors that I can think of that my hair has not been. My favorite clothes are booty shorts and hoodies. Either together or separate, I don't care, but I love really short shorts for some reason. It's been like that since I was in middle school. And hoodies are just really comfortable. You can wear them anywhere, of course. And I also like crop tops and tank tops, and I love cleavage. I don't know why, but I do. I have a really weird obsession with painting my nails. When I started wearing nail polish on my own, I started by wearing black nail polish, and every day it would chip. So every day I would redo my nails, and now like I've gotten to the point where I don't redo my nails every day, but I don't like my bare nails by themselves. I just always have to paint them or have them painted regardless if it's chipping or not. Before, when I used to like be really adventurous with my makeup, it always matched my clothes. Like one outfit I wore like a purple tank top or like a lavender tank top and a blue sweater, and I made my eyeshadow match with that. Anytime I wore color, I made my eyeshadow match whatever I was wearing. When I was in high school, I either wore winged liner or I didn't wear makeup at all. When I found out about like doing winged liner or liquid liner in general, I would only do winged liner. I don't know why that is. That's just the way it was back then. Oh, I don't even think my parents know this, so Mom, Dad, if you're watching, it's in the past, you can't do anything about it now. I was a bad kid. and I skipped school.
What are you doing, woman?
Oh my god, I'm trying to film a video!
Oh, my bad.
I didn't start skipping school until I went to my second high school, and I only skipped school a couple times. I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 times. I don't know, that's not a couple. And one time I did it to hang out with my friends that went to a different school, and they were in a band and they had the day off. And yeah, I just hung out with them all day, went to their band practice, and it was a lot of fun. When I was in high school, almost every day I would go to this table that was outside of a McDonald's and a Sega, like an arcade and everything. We used to go there every day after school from like, I want to say 2:30 or 3 o'clock until like we all had to go home. I was at that table just sitting talking shit with all my friends, and we did that from, I want to say, either the end of my junior year or beginning of my senior year until I started working full-time. I just realized that 10 years ago I was a freshman in high school. I graduated high school at 17 in 2009, so class of 09, baby. The only sport that I played, like, and I was actually pretty decent at it, like I wasn't completely horrible and I actually thought I was pretty good at it and everything, was soccer. And I played for both my high schools. I was on the JV team for both of them. Unfortunately, I wasn't that good, but my junior year when I was playing at my second high school, I got kicked off the team because I had bad grades. I didn't do very good in school, actually, now that I think about it. It was horrible. I actually really like the taste of beer and wine. As far as beers go, I'm an amber ale person. Like, I can drink IPAs, I can drink almost any beer you put in front of me, I'm okay with it, but I prefer ambers over anything. And as far as wines go, I will drink whatever my mother-in-law puts in front of me because she has gotten me on the vino train, and I like it. It's actually pretty good. For the most part, when I go out to dinner, whether it be with my husband or friends, and if I'm not the one driving, I always get some kind of cocktail if the beer menus really suck. I don't really explore wine menus unless my mother-in-law is there. I always get like a Long Island or something because, I don't know, I feel like alcohol tastes pretty good with dinner. And with a cocktail, the taste of the food doesn't really mess with the drink. Does that make sense? Because with beer and wine, pairing is like key. I used to go to live shows and live houses and stuff like that all the time, especially my senior year and after I graduated, because of my friends that went to a different school and everything like that, the same ones from earlier. And whenever I had money, I would spend my money to go see them and also drink at these shows. Some of my favorite bands to see when I went to these shows were Two Side One Brain, Roach, and of course, She Saw Massacre. And I say of course She Saw Massacre because that was my friend's band. If I'm feeling motivated to do things, I always buy notebooks. This is one of them. I have so many around the house and I've misplaced them all. I lose them and then I buy a new one, and then I lose it and I buy a new one, and then I find one and then I buy a new one. Like, I don't know what it is, but I always buy notebooks. I have super OCD with my handwriting. If I don't like how I wrote something, I will rewrite it no matter how many times it takes. At least 3 times I've come to. I love making lists, whether it be like something like this, like 50 facts about me, or to-do lists, or to-want lists, or what I have to buy lists, like everything that I can make a list for. I love making lists for it, especially going to the grocery store, and half the time I forget it. When it comes to food, I'm not the most adventurous. I don't know why that is, but I'm not. Like, I like the originals of a lot of things, like the original pretzel, like butter and salt, movie theater popcorn. I love that. I don't need any extra shit on that. Like, people put cheese and stuff on that. No. Bubble tea, milk tea, potato chips. I love classic Lay's. Yeah, stuff like that. I don't like going out of the box. It's weird. It's weird. My sister and I have this thing about the perfect meat to rice ratio, and it's a constant journey because it's not the same with all meats, it's not the same with all foods, so this way you're not wasting anything, basically. And then on top of that, be full afterwards. That is the key. Now this one is a big one because my car is my baby. Like, I love my car almost more than anything in the world. It means that much to me. But my brother and my husband are the only people that I have wholeheartedly trusted driving my car when I'm not in it. My dad's driving scares me with my car. I am convinced that my sister, my youngest sister, she'll be 12 this year. She is a carbon copy of me. When she sits next to me, we look identical. She is literally me without the flaws that I've made in my life, and I'm so happy about that. People spend hours playing certain games. These two right here, the Sugar Smash and Juice Jam, I can play them for hours and hours and hours. Like, I will play them until my phone dies. I used to never wear lipstick or any kind of lip products. I just got into it because I felt like my face was missing something. My favorite part of makeup are eyebrows, wing liner, and highlighting. I don't think a lot of people, when I'm out in public with my dad, believe that my dad is my dad. I've known my husband since my senior year in high school, and we didn't start talking or even become friends until after we both moved stateside. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, learned something about me and everything like that. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, concerns, anything like that, leave them in the comment section down below. If you want me to expand on any of these topics, please let me know as well. Follow me on my other social media, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, all at jehbuu, the same way it's spelled here. And until next time, that is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! That was fun. I want to do something like this again.